Hi everyone, and welcome to Gay Solo Travel. You know, this is the second live video that I'm doing, and I'm actually heading out to meet a friend, and I'm on Eglinton, and I figured, you know what, I want to ride the new LRT, and why don't I film it? So I'm actually, this is Eglinton Avenue over here. I came from over there, which is Yonge Street. And this is Chaplin Station, which is kind of in the heart and center of Forest Hill, which is one of Toronto's wealthiest neighborhoods. For those of you who aren't from Toronto, or even if you are, you probably know it as the neighborhood where Drake grew up. So I'm gonna move this over here. There we go, that's a bit better. I think so. So yeah, come with me as we ride the new Eglinton LRT. And we're gonna go all the way to Keele Station. That's where we're going. So not too far. This is a nice station. I think that it's a bit wasteful. Like they could have put a building on top of here. I don't know why they need this grandiose, you know, station with nothing around it. Like look, there's just look right over there. There's like an entire apartment building condo across the street. So I don't understand why they felt the need to just put, again, this really extravagant structure. Not necessarily in the suburb, but it's not exactly in the downtown core. There's a bunch of high school kids laughing at me. Hey guys, say hi, you're live. Okay, so very new, very white, very clean, very, I want to say nearly futuristic, very simple, very minimalist. It's almost like Japanese minimalism, I want to say. This is my first time actually riding this. I've been meaning to do this for a while, and today finally the weather was nice enough to actually do this, so I'm kind of excited. I'm not using my gimbal, by the way, just because I find that that's a bit, ostentatious. Okay, oh look, they have a water fountain and a single seat. That's fine. This is where you can buy your ticket. So for those of you who aren't from Toronto, you can basically buy your fares here. So we use the Presto system actually. Presto, if you want to buy a new card, you can get yourself a regular ticket. I do everything on my phone, but I also have a Presto card, which I should probably get out here, just so you can see what it looks like. This is the old card, FYI. This is the old card. And then you basically just tap, and on you go. Nice and easy, and I'll put the card back away. And there's a track, which it's possible that I just missed. Okay, like, I have to say, like, I actually like it. This is very clean, this is very simple, but I'm not mad at it. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. This is my first time riding the new Line 5. I'm just gonna do a little bit of a quick tour. I, the one that liked, hi, Marcus. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Pranny. Welcome, everyone. So I'm at Chaplin Station, FYI, in the heart and center of Forest Hill. I was walking across Eglinton today. Actually did an earlier video. Wow. Okay, so this is actually quite nice. Quite nice. This is actually, actually this is really nice. I mean, it took 15 years. For those of you who are from Toronto, you know how long we waited for this, right? It took a long time to get this. I wish it was a subway, or at least that the carts were longer. I mean, maybe there's a plan to increase. So Kennedy, that's not the direction I'm going in. I'm actually going to Keele Station. So Mount Dennis is the direction I'm going in. It's coming in 2 minutes. But yeah, this is nice. Finally. Finally, Toronto has something nice. I'm loving this. Has anyone ridden this yet? It opened up in the middle of February, which, I mean, listen, open up whenever you're going to open up. But like, come on, the middle of February. But then again, open up as soon as possible. You know what I mean? Where are you gonna head to? I'm heading to Keele Station, actually. So I'm heading to Keele Station because I'm going to head down Keele towards Bloor to meet a friend for drinks. He had a bit of a rough day at work, and being a good friend, I'm like, you know what? Let's meet up and have a drink. So I ended up doing a nice walk today. I started off in here. Let me turn this around so everyone can see me. Hi, everyone. This is me. I'm Angelo, aka Gay Solo Travel. Oh, the second I showed my face, everyone, a bunch of people disappeared. Am I that ugly to look at? I don't think so. I mean, I'm not a superstar, but I don't think I'm that horrible to look at. That said, Where are you gonna head to? That's sad. I know, I am sad. Everyone, you look handsome. Oh, thank you so much. I mean, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. It was really funny. I saw the number go the second I turned the camera around. The number went from like 18 to like 6. But that's okay. I will get people back. So yeah, I ended up doing a walk today. I biked down to the Evergreen Brickworks, and then I walked the Beltline Trail, and I made my way through Mount Pleasant Cemetery for a little bit. Canadian? Yes, I'm in Toronto. 2 to 3 years. This station is calling. Dagestan? Is that what that says? Due to accent? Do I have an accent? I guess it depends on where you're from. Yes, it's funny. I don't think of Canadians as having an accent, but I guess I do have an accent. Yeah, so we are in the new Line 5, the Eglinton LRT line. This is actually like really clean, really fresh. It's not a subway line, it's an LRT, so it's kind of like a streetcar that's above ground and underground. It took 15 years to build. It was delayed by like 8 years. Oh, look, and then one is arriving right now, but that's going to Kennedy Station. That's going eastbound, which I'm not going to. I'm actually going westbound to meet a friend. A gay accent. Oh, okay. It could be a gay accent. Yes, this is gay solo travel, and I am gay. I think it's only 2 carts. There's one, and I think there's another one. Oh, it's in French as well. Look at that. That's very rare in Toronto to actually have like French announcements as well. I think that we should. I'm just saying that it's rare. It not gay accent. Christopher says it's a gay accent, but Marcus says it is not a gay accent. And then what the share? I'm sorry guys, I'm not wearing my glasses. So yeah, it is small. It's only 2 carts. Which is basically the size of like a streetcar. Oh, and here comes mine. Oh, I hear it. It's a little cold down here. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay, see it. I'm not frozen. Do you see that fancy camera work? Okay, I actually think I have to move a lot closer. Okay, it's actually really full, and I don't want to film when it's like super full on here. So I think I'm gonna, unfortunately, do I want to hop off? You know what, I will just keep this on myself and try to score myself a little private section over here. So it's quite full, but I'm just here in the corner, right at the very, very end. Get a sense of what it looks like back over there. He sounds just like me. Where did you get that hoodie from? It looks cool. Oh, thank you. I got it from, where did I get it from? I think it was Forest Hill Station. I'm going the right way. I got it from Old Navy. Sorry, I got it from Old Navy. Also, what station am I supposed to get off? Forest Hill, Cedarville, Oakwood, Caledonia. Oh, Keelsdale. I'm assuming Keelsdale is Keel Avenue, and that's where I get off, so that's helpful. I'm guessing, and I'm hoping that there's what's the word I'm looking for, like Wi-Fi and data. It seems like I'm still connected, so it should be okay.
Doors will open on the left. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
How old am I? I'm 42. Although I'm totally look younger, which I take as a compliment. I went to school for a very long time, and I worked almost for a decade in government, so I thought that it would have aged me, but apparently didn't. So loud.
The train is in motion. Please remain seated and hold on to the headrest.
42, yes. I'm 42. Is anyone else here from Toronto, by the way, out of curiosity? So first, then it's Cedarville, Oakwood, Fairbank, Caledonia, Keelsdale. Okay. I mean, it looks, I don't know how to say this. It looks kind of like, I'm just a kid. Oh, okay. I'm like 8. You can't be 8 years old. You're 8 years old and you're following people on the internet? Come on now, you can't be 8. If you're from Toronto and you're wondering what this is like, it honestly looks like the streetcar, except devoid of color. It's like gray and with like blue and green seats kinda, but it's not red, it's not popping. You're 8. Marcus, do your parents know that you're watching this? I mean, this is very PG, I'm just riding the subway, but still. Are you from Toronto? You know what, maybe I shouldn't be asking an 8-year-old that.
Cedarvale Station. Change here for
I'm on iPad. Okay, so this is interesting just because my niece is around 6 and it's crazy the kind of, I keep on forgetting the kind of access young people have to when it comes to like technology and what they can do. Your parents know that you're online. Again, this is a very PG video, but still, you should be very mindful. Someone, I think that's German, I'm not exactly sure what language that is. I can just give people a sense of what we're looking at here. I mean, they don't care. Okay, again, this is okay because this is very much like a rated G thing. There's no swearing, nothing is actually happening here. I'm just riding the subway, but, you know, just make sure that you're being mindful. It's not that dangerous. Maybe I'm just showing my age where I think that everyone is in peril. I don't know. So I will say this is quite nice. It's clean, it's quiet. I think I'm the loudest person, but I am also whispering, and luckily I have this microphone right here. You get a sense of what's happening back there. So you can see where we're going through. Again, I'm just going to focus on myself because I do want to respect other people's privacy. I don't want to be that person that's like filming people, you know, when they're out in public. I'm just going to focus on myself. But this is actually quite nice. I mean, I definitely want to ride this again when I can be outdoors, so I can see what it looks like on the outside, because again, this is a combination of underground and above ground. So it goes underground, and then at one point after Don Mills, it goes above ground, and it kind of acts more like a streetcar. I kind of wish it was a subway. I think it should have been a subway, and I'm hoping that they add a third cart because, you know, I can see this getting quite full.
Please offer your priority seat to people with disabilities, seniors,
So we're at Oakwood,
and customers.
Fairbank, Caledonia. So I have there's 3 stations left. I'm smart to watch good stuff and bad stuff. Okay, well, as long as you're being safe, I appreciate that. Hello to the people. Ooh. I guess in order to meet accessibility standards, everything is quite loud to make sure that people with like hearing impairments can hear everything.
Please stand clear of the doors.
And it's
While
pretty.
the train is in motion, please remain seated or hold on to the handrails. Pendant que le véhicule est en mouvement, veuillez rester assis ou tenir les bancs.
And it's
Next station. Prochaine station.
oh my god.
Fairbank Station.
So the voice is actually quite clear for the announcements. I'll give them that. But I feel like there's a lot of announcements. And again, the fact that they're doing it in French, while we are a bilingual country and I celebrate that, it's just also a lot of talking. So like, they just stopped talking and we're already arriving at the station. There's going to be even more announcements. Oh, I want to take this seat. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll take this seat.
Arrivée à Fairbank Station. Doors will open on the left. Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
I'm going to take this seat. Sorry about that. I forgot I have my giant knapsack and I just hit someone and I feel bad. I usually take it off, but as I'm holding up this phone. So I'm getting off in 2 stops, and then I'm curious to see what the exit is like, and then I think I'm just gonna end it there. Super loud. But I will say, I think because
Please remain seated or hold on to the handrails.
Pendant que le véhicule est en mouvement, veuillez rester assis ou tenir les rampes.
because this new line is located, because it's located like not in the downtown core, I've noticed that you're not, at least so far, I'm not seeing some of the issues that tend to sort of like manifest on the downtown lines. This is my way of being like respectful, talking about, you know, people that do have, I think, mental health and addiction issues that they're struggling with, unfortunately creating rides that can be unsafe, or at least seemingly unsafe. So far none of that here. Again, I think because this is going through parts of the suburbs and parts of the core, but it's still like the northern part of the city rather than the downtown core. So that's interesting so far. But I also haven't walked all the way through the core. I just walked in and I'm staying at the very edge. Why is it a crown? So buddy, that means that you are my top commenter and you are my top watcher. So that means that you're basically winning this live stream because you've been watching the longest and because you have been commenting the most. You get that crown. And I think right now you're the only person watching, so congrats. Where are we now? Let's see. Okay, we're in Caledonia. Did you catch that?
Arriving at
Can you hear me?
Caledonia Station. Doors will open on the left.
Les portes vont s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Oh, you know what? Let me see what the map looks like. Caledonia. Again, I'm hoping that I'm actually getting off at the right station. I haven't even bothered checking, but if I'm not, I'm not. Let's see where I end up.
Please stand clear of the doors.
Veuillez vous éloigner des portes.
While the train is in motion, please remain seated and hold on to the handrails.
Like and subscribe.
Pendant
Yes.
que le véhicule
Thank
est
you.
en mouvement, veuillez rester
Everyone.
assis
Oh,
et
you're
tenir les rangs.
so nice. Hello to the people that just joined. I'm finishing off my ride, my first ride ever on the LRT. It's quite nice. It's new. I would say that it's akin to the streetcar, but just lacking in color. So it's quite gray. It's very like, you know what I mean? It's missing that pop of red. But it's quiet. It's efficient. It's clean. It's finally here, and more than anything, it's finally here, and it's pretty quick. Like I went from Chaplin, which was right in the heart and center of Forest Hill, to I think this is my stop now, Keelsdale, if I'm not mistaken, which I'm hoping is at Keele Street. And yeah, I'm hoping it is because I need to catch the bus down to Bloor, so we'll see. All right.
Arrivez à
Keelsdale Station.
And this is the second last station. It seems like a lot of people are getting off.
s'ouvrir sur la gauche.
Okay, so this is clearly a very popular stop. Off we go. I'm going to turn this around, everyone. Okay, so the station looks basically the exact same. I'm just going to wait until everyone goes. I'm the only person that's watching. I know, Marcus, but thanks, buddy. You watched all the way through. Look at that. Overall, clean, efficient. Now it's tuned. Yep, I love that you're watching and paying attention. Well, that was fun. I'm glad that I got to finally ride it. It took 15 plus years, but here we are. So that's Eglinton Avenue West. So again, so we can exit over here if we want, which I'm not going to. There's more down over there that's back onto the tracks. I'm gonna head that way. Hello to the people that just joined. Oh, you literally missed the entire ride. I went from Chaplin to Keelsdale. Be straight in the faithful of the Bible ways. May the Lord forgive you and help you. Well, all of these, either people or bots, really love to come onto my channel, but I guess it's all in the name. Oh, well, I take it as a compliment. Also, you don't know my religion, and you don't know my relationship to Jesus, and Jesus loves me exactly as I am. But thanks, I guess. Even though I know you didn't mean it in a positive way, I'm going to choose to take it in a positive way. So again, I do like the stations. I think that they're quite big. I think that they're large. I think that they're clean, they're spacious, they're minimalist, but I just think that they're too big. I don't know if we need all of this space for what is essentially like a glorified underground streetcar. I mean, again, very nice, but we keep on building these really nice big things in the suburbs where we don't need it, and we're not really doing enough, at least for now, in the downtown. Now, of course, we are building the Ontario line, but here, let me turn this around for a minute. So just so people know, I started over here at Chaplin, and then I rode all the way over here to Keelsdale, and now I'm gonna catch the bus and head down to Bloor Street, where I'm going to meet my friend. Also, I'm hoping that the bus that I need to catch is actually at this station, but I won't know until I exit and see what's there. That's where you can buy your tickets, by the way. Hello to the people that just joined. Sorry that you missed it. If you're from Toronto, I highly recommend that you come and give this place a try. Damn, this is a long escalator. And again, like, just very big, very ostentatious. Again, I like it, but do we need all of this? And if it's the same as the Chaplin station, why do we have this giant structure with nothing on top? Like, why aren't we building condos or public housing? Like, why do we have all of this space for, again, something that doesn't seem to hold all that many people? But, you know, whatever, at least it's done. At least we can use it, and we'll take it. You know what I mean? Like, we'll take it. I don't know, I forgot. Keel, yes. Forest Hill. So I went from Forest Hill. I went from deep underground. I went from Forest Hill. Oh, there's still more to go, a little bit. I think I will leave him to you. I got to leave. You both take care. I mean, thanks for joining to say that I needed Jesus, but don't forget to keep the Lord in your heart. I do. I'm Greek Orthodox. See? Look. Don't make assumptions about people based on their sexuality, all right? Okay, so we are at Eglinton Avenue West. There's buses over there that I guess I can take south. The sun is getting ready to go down. I guess I'll do a quick walk outside. I have to put on my jacket because it's cold. Actually, you know what? It's actually not that cold. Here we're over here. It looks like somebody's running to catch the LRT. If I'm not mistaken, we came from that direction over there. And I'm going to be heading south this way. And yeah, again, we exited Keelsdale, which I'm hoping I can catch the bus south to Bloor. I didn't fully Google map it, and damn, someone's really listening to, or someone's having a big fight, or something's going on in there. Yeah, and it's surprisingly a lot more. See, okay, like, look at this. So, I mean, okay, so the station is next to the building, but come on, why do we need this? And like, look how big this building is. We couldn't have put something on top of this. That's all I'm saying. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just saying that, you know, we're in a housing crisis and we could be using this space more efficiently. But for everyone that joined, and a special shout out to Marcus Stubbs, who followed me the entire way. Thank you for joining me on this. And I will see you very likely tomorrow, because it seems like I'm getting, it seems like I'm really enjoying doing all of this, this walk tubing and this virtual touring. So I will see you the next time. Wow, you're a real believer. I am. All right, everyone, have a great night. I'm going to catch the bus, and I will see you all tomorrow. Ciao. Bye. Okay, you have school tomorrow. Go to bed.